Right, is this working? It is. Lovely stuff. Right, back to shiny hunting Dunsparce then. Ah. Oh, right. Am I still in... Yeah, I'm still in my spot where I shiny hunt, but before we commit to doing it here... Whoa, what's with all the Eevee outbreaks? There's Eevees everywhere. Is every outbreak just Eevee? That's crazy. That's crazy, guys. That's crazy. Oh my god. Shame we're looking for, Shame we're looking for Dunsparce, eh? Right. Oh, look at that. It's a good start. It's not a shiny one, but at least we found one. Oh, wow, okay. I mean, if they keep appearing frequently for me, I won't complain. There's another one. I won't complain if they keep appearing at this rate. Because that makes finding a shiny one a lot more likely. Just because I'll be seeing more of them. We've got the right team with us, right? Yep, and Jacoby up front. Lovely stuff. There's another one. Oh, and another one. Oh my god, okay. Crazy. We've seen so many in such a short time. Actually wild. I was going to say, the Salazzle's not here, but it is. Well, she is. They're all female, aren't they, Salazzles? So we've just found 6 Dunsparce in the first, like, minute or two. That's genuinely crazy. Shame none of them were shiny. That'd have been fun, wouldn't it? Well, shiny hunt's over, guys. Do you know what? If we get one super early, which is unlikely, but just in case we get a shiny Dunsparce super early, I will say we'll go hunting Eevees, seeing as there's clearly some sort of event going on at the moment. Maybe they're a lot more common at night. I haven't really noticed fire, but maybe they are. Like, look how many we're encountering. That's crazy, guys. This is crazy. Anyway, how is everyone? What's going on in your lives? Let me know in the chat, you know, to the level of detail you want to share on, in a public forum on the internet. I wanted to just scoot past you. Run! Dun, 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 dun. We've discussed this before, but the problem is, around here, a lot of these Pokemon, I don't know what the shiny looks like. So I could be passing up on other shinies. Because I'm looking for Dunsparce, but I'll catch any shiny. Like, I already caught a shiny Lechonk and evolved it into an Oinkologne. So all the shinies I have ever intentionally... No, all the shinies I have ever caught that haven't been, like, a guaranteed shiny, like the red Gyarados, for example, have been Lechonks so far. I've never caught a legit shiny. Like, that wasn't predetermined to be shiny. That isn't a Lechonk. Ever. Hey, Saturn! I'll know a shiny Cypher. Why? What colour's a shiny Cypher? Isn't it just like a slightly lighter green? I feel like Cypher's one of the ones that's hard to tell. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, it's a very, very slightly different shade of green, yeah. So I'm probably going to miss, like, if there's a shiny Cypher, I'm probably not going to spot it. How are you anyway, Saturn? You good? Keep oversleeping. I've been sleeping more than I usually do recently. I'm just taking my body's word for it and just accepting that apparently I'm tired. Like, so where possible, I'm allowing myself the extra sleep kind of thing. Gots to listen to our bodies. Yaya, Color. Oh, excuse me. Almost ran into you. The Dunsparce encounters are much more sparse now, shall we say. I don't know if you hear right at the start of Saturn, but we got about 6 or 7 in the first, like, minute. It was wild. No shinies, but just... In fact, I'm pretty sure all of the encounters that we've had with Dunsparces in the stream came in the first, like, minute or two. Oh, there's one. There we go. But it's definitely slowed down. Gosh. I wish it'd carry on at that rate. I'd probably find a shiny today. You know, by probability. I wish there was an outbreak, but what's with all the Eevee outbreaks, Saturn? Do you know? Do you, like, follow this game, like, in terms of what's going on? Because clearly there's some sort of event. Because every outbreak that there is on the map is an Eevee. I have no idea. Fair enough. Me neither. I was tempted to switch the plan and go shiny hunting Eevee, but for one, I don't have an image of a shiny Eevee to put on the layout, and for two, I really want my shiny Dunsparce now. I've started, I've committed to this shiny. Also, I'll be honest, I'm not sure how to set up my shiny counter to count something else without losing this count. I mean, it'd be easy enough to just note down the number somewhere and da-da-da-da-da, but no, don't want to. Don't want to. Give me a shiny Dunsparce, please. Are you working later, Saturn? Have you been to work? Or are you off today? Whoop. Dodgy. Skirt. Yeah, it definitely feels like we're getting fewer Dunsparce encounters now that it's daytime. Maybe there is something to that. Is there a way to, like, speed up, like, to pass time? You know, like, some games have, like, you can rest for an X amount of hours, and you come out of your rest and it's back to that time. Because if there's a way of doing that on this game, might be worth my time to do that and just skip all the days. 2 hours into the 4-hour-long H-Bomber Guy video. What is the 4-hour-long H-Bomber Guy video? You're not. Ah! You're not what? In work? So, I don't know if this is a hot take or a commonly held opinion, because I don't think I've seen people discuss this. I think, on the balance, I prefer the old way of encountering Pokemon for shiny hunting. Because, like, sure, for Dunsparce, it's good this way, because, you know, it's a rare encounter, so I can, like, just dodge all the other encounters and only, like, look at the Dunsparce, so I don't have to get millions of encounters just to get the thousands of Dunsparce encounters that are required. So it's better for Dunsparce, which is what I'm currently doing. But overall, I think it's worse, because, like Scyther's a good example. On the old method, every time you bump into a Scyther, it would tell you if it was shiny. Now, I don't know if it's shiny, and I know you can do that thing where you send your Pokemon out and they'll not kill shinies. But, like, I don't want to be constantly going back to the Pokemon Center. I don't know. I think maybe... Oh, on the balance, the old way is better. For this particular hunt, this way is better. Maybe. I feel like this way is much faster. What? For any Whoa, hello. For any Pokemon. Because I think this way, unless you have your Pokemon out fighting all the wild ones, you run the risk of just outright missing them. You did not have the patience to do the old method. Yeah, that's fair. I just feel like there was... Oh my god, I keep running into things now. I feel like there's just much less risk of missing one on the old method, even if it was a bit slower. Because I'll be shiny hunting using all the methods, because depending on what I decide to catch will sort of determine how I decide to do it. You also get false positives. What, where you like go past the side and you're like, oh my god, I think that's a shiny, and then it's not. Do you mean that on this method? Because I don't think you can get false positives on the old method either, can you? You don't ever get the sparkles go off and it's like, JK, not a shiny. Which, as hilarious as that would be, doesn't happen, so that's good. Yeah, I think this way's quicker, but flawed. And I think it's definitely quicker if you like hunting the rare encounter in an area like I am. Like you say, a Dunsparce hunt the old way, where it's like a 1% encounter. You'd have to get into like tens, if not hundreds of thousands of battles to get a shiny Dunsparce, which is quite an ordeal, to be perfectly honest. Whereas this one, I just have to see one and go a little bit near it and let it dig into the ground. Shiny Haunter, and the only difference is the tongue colour. Hunter for that one was an 8. Yeah. Did you use the having your Pokemon out method? Or were you just, like, staring intently at every Haunter that you went past? God, there's a Pokemon there. God, I hate these little things. Just always just in front of me and I don't even realise. Like, if it weren't for the fact that I'm still mid-game and don't want to overtrain my Pokemon, I would have my Pokemon wandering around, like, picking fights, because that might give me a clue that there's a shiny about as well somewhere. Bye, Felicia. They're intentless. Send Pokemon out for false positives. Fair. Seems like a good balance between the two methods. I think if it was something, if I was hunting something like Scyther, I'd have my Pokemon out literally all the time. I'd have something like, I'd have a rock type out all the time, just murdering Scyther. Because if it refused to kill one, I'd be like, there we are. But like, if I felt I could tell, then yeah, I want to do it a bit quicker and just try and... But I mean, you and I both know the possibility of just missing one because, whoops, forgot to concentrate. So you got a shiny Klefki, just murder millions of Klefki until your Pokemon refuse to murder one. It's a good little feature that they've put in. Like, there's definitely flaws with how the Pokemon Company release their games and what features they add and what they don't and what they remove and stuff. There's definitely issues, but they acknowledge some of the more niche areas of their fan base as well. Like, they acknowledge shiny hunters by putting it in the game that your Pokemon won't kill a shiny. That was a thing just for the shiny hunters, let's be honest. That's not a feature like a casual kid playing cares about, because they might not even know about shiny Pokemon if they've not been like researching it online. They've only just if this is their first game. Whoops, accidentally murdered everything. Exactly, Lorna, so that's the trick, isn't it? Ah! Heck. Can I go back up? Didn't there used to be a button to just go back up? God damn it. Right, okay. Is it this way? It is not this way. I was like, what is your deal? Attack the damn thing. And then I went into battle like, oh. Oh, move, Igglybuff. Oh, oh my god, there's a lot of Pokemon here. Move, the lot of you. Just gotta check where I need to go left here. I think it's here. Yeah, it's gonna be in it, because that's my last chance. Here it is. There's the jump. I see you. Get back over there. Oh, I'm going to land in the middle of a bunch of Deerling. Yeah, I was checking out that Scyther to see if it was shiny. I couldn't really tell, and then I fell off a cliff. So I hope it wasn't. I think it was just the lighting, because all of them look a bit like that at the moment. Like, weird, shadowy lighting. How you doing anyway, Lore Master? You good? Yep. Good. Good, 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 good. I'm glad you enjoyed the D&D shenanigans yesterday. Go away, Burb. Not after you. It's starting to get later or something. We're starting to find Dunsparce again. That means it's heading in tonight. Doesn't look particularly sunsetty or dark, but we'll see. I don't know how long the day-night cycle is in this game. Kind of wish it was like Gold and Silver's day-night cycle, to be honest, because I could just knowing now, well, suspecting now that Dunsparce are more common at night, I could just do my shiny hunts once it was dark in the game. But your own shenanigans tonight, nice. Is it online, in person? I'd say tell me about it, but you probably will, and I won't know what most of the things mean. I mean, if you're willing to explain a bunch of terms to an absolute noob, feel free to tell me about it. In person, nice. I imagine, like, as much as I enjoy it online because my friends are spread, you know, throughout the world, like, so I enjoy that for the ease of being able to find a group, I imagine in person is really good. Like, Blood on the Clock Tower, I don't particularly envy people that get to play it in person. I'm perfectly happy playing it online. I'm sure it's still great in person, but, like, I don't have, like, major FOMO about in-person games. D&D, I am a bit like, I bet that's so good in person. The only thing is, I like the visual aid that, like, Meg gives us through Roll20, because I have aphantasia, so you can describe a dungeon to me all you want, but I can't see it in my head, like most people can. So it's a bit like, oh, okay. So within minutes of you describing it, the combination of aphantasia not producing a solid image in my head and ADHD means I've forgotten what the dungeon looks like. So having, like, that visual reminder is really useful for me online. Whoa! Oh, I thought I'd just managed to dodge that. Saw it at the last second. Playing pre-written adventures that have a loose connected story. Okay. So you move from one adventure to the other, but they're all kind of taking place in the same universe, but they're only loosely connected. It's kind of like independent little mini campaigns that do kind of fit into a big one. Is that what you mean by that? That's what I'm sort of understanding of that. As opposed to one, like, massive, sweeping, overarching narrative. Right now the story arc. Turn around. There's a hill giant is threatening a town. Sent him a bunch of fetch quests. Oh, so you're doing the quests to not have the giant stomp your town, but I assume at some point it will build to, like, we need to deal with giant. But at the moment it's just a matter of appeasing him. So that completes with the giant attacking the town. Are you the DM or a player? You're the DM. That makes sense. I was just going to say, if you're a player, it's interesting that you're playing a campaign where you already know some of the story beats ahead of time. But it makes sense that you know what's coming because you're the DM. That was my guess, but I was just curious because I thought if you're a player, that would be an interesting way to do it, but potentially would work. I was going to say, why aren't you digging away? Why is it running at me? That's not Dunsparce behaviour. Yes! Tiny hunting Dunsparce. Very slow progress, but it's the quickest way to hunt Dunsparce because this is one where you don't have to keep getting encounters. As opposed to like doing it on gold and silver. Something like that. Whoop, nearly went off the edge again. What is going on there? I'm just going to move along and not ask any further questions. Oh, it started raining. Go on, someone tell me Dunsparce liked rain and they're all going to be out now. That'd be great. Apparently Riolu likes the rain. Not seen one of them until it started raining. Three segments shiny to Dunsparce. I would just be happy with a Dunsparce at this point. Anyone who has a legit shiny 3-segment to Dunsparce is either insanely lucky or so patient. I believe later in the game, at bits that I've not reached yet, there are better places to hunt Dunsparce, to be fair, so it's probably a bit easier, but still. Still, just that added 1 in 100 chance. Fair play. Oh, no, go away, Burb. I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight anyone except a shiny Dunsparce right now. Watch the YouTube short series. Lady caught and evolved almost 300 shinies to get through segment. My goodness. I mean, for starters, that is commitment. I know there's ways to speed up shiny hunting. Like, I'm doing full odds. So I know she probably caught those shinies easier than I'm doing. But still. And super unlucky. 1 in 100 is a 3 segment. She had to evolve 300 to find one. That's unlucky. By the way, I think Dunsparce might like the rain, because we're definitely seeing more now, right? Not just me. Just imagining this. Like, oh, as I say that, it stops raining. Great. Lovely stuff. I think we're definitely seeing more of them at night, and oh, hello LeChonk, and more of them in the rain. So when you say it was a YouTube short series, did she, like, just produce a short per Dunsparce? Like, encounter, catch, evolve, disappoint, and then the next one is another encounter, catch, evolve, until she got the right one. Ate the sandwich to spawn more and was in the cave. Yeah, that makes sense. If I knew how sandwiches worked and also wasn't still working my way through the main story, so still concerned about money on healing items and stuff, I would do things to speed it up. But you know what? When I get this, it'll be like, this is the fullest of fullest odds of Dunsparce you can get. Like, it's in an area where it's rare, with nothing enhancing how many appear, no shiny charm, nothing enhancing shiny rate at all. It's like a proper rough one. Couldn't think of the word, but like a proper, oh, you put yourself through it to get this one. She's doing like 1 a day till like 10. It's like doing several a day, my goodness. Like, I know you can increase the odds dramatically, but still, that's a lot of time put into that, fair enough. Hey, Lore Master, if you follow me on anything, can you DM me the link to, like, I don't know, one of those shorts, or the playlist, or the first one, or something? Hey, Rebel! What mask? How are you doing? Aye, not bad, not bad. Ah, I nearly hit that LeChonk. It's been a while. How have you been? What have you been up to? I mean, it's been a while if you haven't seen the face cam, that's for sure. Introduced that a good bit ago. Been working. Pretty busy, what about you? Yeah, same. Same. Quite a bit been going on. There's an update on my YouTube channel if you want like the full ins and outs of what's been going on, why I've not been doing loads of content. Exclamation mark YouTube if anyone wants the link. And quite a bit going on. Hello, Dunsparce. Goodbye, Dunsparce. Into the water. Going for a swam. I'd love it if it was just like, there's been another outbreak, it's Dunsparce. Because I remember the stream where I was supposed to be playing Violet properly, and it was like, oh, there's outbreaks. So I just had a look, and one of them was Dunsparce, so I spent half the stream just like trying to hunt in Dunsparce instead. And got like loads of encounters. Had a few shinies on Scarlet. Looking forward to the new DLC. Later this month, is it? I haven't even played the first DLC yet. Not even finished the main games. Maybe I'll have to try and fit in smashing through these games a bit at some point as well. It's too much stuff to fit in, man. It's just too much stuff. I need to find myself a shiny. I've got some stuff I need to do on the old wrestling game. Tomorrow, I'm going to be streaming, and I'm going to watch the trailer reveal, and if they come up with a date, which I don't think they will, but if they come up with a date, suddenly got a deadline to finish my Let's Plot of GTA 5 that's been on the back burner for ages. Like, just so much going on. Too many games to play, too little time. Find time to 100% Spider-Man 2 game's amazing. I can imagine. I maybe a year or two ago did for the anniversary of it coming out, did a fun little one-off on my YouTube channel of the original Spider-Man for like PS1. I say the original. It's probably not. There's probably like a SNES one or something. But like the PS1 game just called Spider-Man. And that was so much fun. So I think with like the advancement in technology for like modern gaming now, yeah, I can imagine it just being like really fun, like really good. Whisper sent with link to first shop. Brilliant. I'll check that. Yeah, I see the Whisper actually. Yep, I'll check that later. Thank you. Because I'd like to watch that, but I'd also like to subscribe to the channel and at some point, maybe, when I'm feeling particularly masochistic, maybe try and replicate. See if I can beat 300. Oh, come on. I hit big jump. I wanted to do big jump over everyone. Excuse me, Whooper. There we go. We got 3. All over. It's great. Not my game of the year. Zelda, but I'm biased towards Zelda. Fair enough. But so here's the thing. I know like people say, oh, but I'm biased towards Zelda, but I don't know if you're like me. But when I really like something, I rate it highly, and therefore I expect more from it. So I think I'm actually more harsh judging some things. Like, I love Hitman. So when the movies came out, I watched them, and I was like, and I know they're not generally popular among Hitman fans, so this isn't like a hot take or anything. But my honest opinion was, they were a good movie. They just weren't a good Hitman movie. Like, I was rating, like, it on two different scales. What I expect from the Hitman franchise against what I expect from what is essentially an action movie. Because let's face it, stealth doesn't make for a great movie, so it was always going to be kind of actiony. Or stealth is hard to make into a great movie, I should say. So, like, with something like you being biased towards Zelda, do you not find you almost more harsh on Zelda because you know how great you expect it to be? Because I'm a bit like that. Another example, I'm a really big Avenged Sevenfold fan, and their Hail to the King album was probably quite a good album, but I was just like, this just isn't up to their standard. But if it was another band released that album, I'd probably be quite enjoying listening to it. But all I was thinking the whole way through was expecting more from them. Oh, hello. Wait, I thought I could swim on this one. Can I not? Oh, go away, mammal. Massive Dragon Ball Z fan, and the live action was terrible. So harsh to it, but so was everyone. Yeah, that's fair. No swimming. I mean, I think it must have been on my latest attempt at the Scarlet Little Cup lock, I had gained the ability for my Ride Pokemon to swim. It mustn't be on this one. I thought it was on this one, but guess not. For the Little Cup lock, if you're curious, exclamation mark Pokemon in the chat will take you to my Pokemon YouTube channel. You can peruse the playlists there. Everything is playlisted on my channels. I say everything. Some stuff doesn't feel like it fits into playlists, but anything that's like a series is playlisted. Internet touch shot. I'll have the stream up and look. No worries. Get us a, I was going to say Wambar for some reason then. I don't think they still sell them. But that was the first thing that came into my head. Yeah, get us a Wambar, mate. Haven't seen Wambars in shops or like anywhere for years, probably over a decade. I was like, yeah, get us a Wambar. Got it, man. Honestly, if you send me a picture later of a Wambar, I'll be like, wow, I'm actually impressed. Used to get them, so when my school on dinner time, we had an ice cream van that came into the grounds. He had like a deal with the school that he would be allowed to drive in and park up like near the we had like two canteens. We had like the official sort of canteen where dinner ladies gave you dinners and stuff like that, but we also had like one that was basically like a cafe. You could go in and buy like a bacon barn or something. Like, it was great. And he used to park up outside that, and he used to have like, yeah, it was an ice cream van, but we all used it for his like sweet collection because he had so much stuff, like good stuff like Wambars and the like. And those, do you remember the purple Wonka chocolate bars that were purple and had those like tangy green hard candy bits in them? Yeah. Don't remember what ice creams he sold, but I remember he sold those sweets. What is that emote? Is that someone vomiting Colgate toothpaste? Too much sweets. Where in the world are you, Law? Like, are you in the UK? Like, do you remember the things I'm talking about, or are you somewhere else? And I have no idea what he's talking about. We never had those things. Because I find, like, how international, which is obviously a word, uninternational, but I find it bizarre, like, how regional food is. Like, especially like things like sweets and stuff. Like, I know different countries have like slightly different rules and stuff, but it's just, yeah, it's bizarre to me that stuff that is like available in every single shop in the UK pretty much you can't get in like America. You have no idea what I'm talking about. Fair enough. That makes two of us most of the time. But yeah, like my favourite drink, Vimto, that's like, it's just like incredible, and it's actually available in a few countries. I was surprised by. Like, it's like the most popular drink in the entire country. In like, I can't remember which one, but it's like some African country, and I'm like, so you haven't bothered to like export it to like other like similar countries to the UK, you know, America, Australia, stuff like that. But for some reason you've got a huge market share in like, I'm just gonna name a country for argument's sake, but it's not necessarily this one, but like Kenya, like, or something. It's just like, that's weird. Like, you've not spread into Europe, which is a lot closer. You've just bypassed like France and just been like in Spain and Germany that are like close, and just gone straight to Africa. It's like, it's just, I don't know, feels illogical as a way of spreading a brand. I feel like, because like going the similar culture kind of way with like America and stuff, it means your product's more likely to fit in with their rules and regulations, I would think. And going with a locality thing, well, that's just simple, isn't it? It's easier to export / spread your business, so you know, you build a factory in France or whatever. But yeah, it's like dotted around like random places, though. Really weird. I remember looking into it. Speaking of, I'm getting a bit thirsty. Might have a drink in a second. Oh, that's not the right button. That is. In fact, I'm gonna have one now. Before anyone cashes in dehydrate. Oh, big old drink. Yeah, that's fair. I hadn't thought of it in those terms, lore, but like, there's a lot of different types of juice over here, and Vimto does pretty well, so it must be pretty good. So I wouldn't have thought they were that worried about competition, really, but could be something to do with that, I guess. Yeah, would you believe, by the way, that... Oh! Oof, my god, I don't know if you can see this, let me... Nope, wrong way. This way. This drink that's like bigger than my damn head, I lost that just before stream. Like, while the countdown was on, I was like, where the hell have I put that? I'm in a tiny box room and I couldn't find that. Turns out I'd put it down on the floor to be next to me so I could drink from it, and then had nudged my chair, putting something else down. So my chair was basically like over it. So I was just like, you know, doing a quick scan. Didn't see it. Moved slightly, found it. Done the same thing. It's like one of the most frustrating experiences I find when you can't find something that you know very well you absolutely should be able to find. Like, it's one thing when you haven't seen something in ages and you're like, I've no idea where I put that. But like, when you've had the thing in your hand like 5 minutes ago and you know the only place you've been with it is like this room, and you're like, how can I not find it? I haven't put it away. I haven't hidden it anywhere. I haven't taken it out of this room. How can I not find it? I find that like a really frustrating experience. Yeah, it's the worst thing. It really is, because, like, losing things is fine. It's, you know, the normal part of the human existence to sometimes be like, hey, where's that thing I had? Like, that's just fine, but, like, yeah, when it's that super frustrating version of it. Right, it's getting dark now. We're going to get a few more Dunsparce popping up. That'd be good. What is the encounter count on? I keep tapping the up button, but I don't actually look. God, I've only encountered like 32 today. Oh, give me an outbreak game, come on. That's all I want in life, just a Dunsparce outbreak. Does anyone in chat know what the Eevee outbreak thing is about? Because if we have a quick look at the map and zoom out, like... Look, Eevee outbreak. Oh, there's something that's not an Eevee. Eevee outbreak. Eevee outbreak. Eevee outbreak. Eevee outbreak. Like, Eevee. Why are there so many Eevees? Maybe. But why there must be something going on. When you hover over it, doesn't tell you anything. But there's just Eevees everywhere on my map at the moment, so there must be some sort of, like, special event. Like, oh, heck, I got, like, stuck slaloming. Everyone loves Eevee, I agree. But, like, now I'm going to have to call my Eevee Raymond, aren't I? If I remember. But, like, why are they everywhere at the moment? I don't, because they're not normally like that. Oh my god. Oh, I actually ran into this one. I don't want to fight you, Dunsparce. Why won't you dig away? I want you to dig away. There we go. Hell yeah. Oh, hello. Oh my god. Getting ambushed. Psyduck's having a great time out for a stroll. Did you see him? He was having a lovely time. What date does the DLC come out? Yeah, there's another DLC coming out at the end of this month. I've just realised that it wasn't you telling me about it. I think it was Rebel. I knew someone in chat was telling me about it, but I think it was Rebel. I think there's already one DLC out, and I think the second one's coming out. I think Rebel said at the end of this month. And I'm just thinking in my brain, which is where you tend to think. I don't know why I specified that. But I'm just thinking about, like, I wonder if I can smash through the main game before it comes out. Sort of depends on my shiny hunting luck, to be honest, because I want to get my shiny before I do much else. You think in your belly? I do that sometimes, to be fair. Or, I think more accurately, because your belly's not really fussed what food goes into it. I think more accurately, I think with my tongue. Like, because sometimes... Oh, God, done it again. I think, you know, the correct choice, the responsible choice to make is to, like, you know, cook myself something to eat, but my tongue's going, yeah, but you, like, this is last night, but my tongue's going, ooh, new outbreaks, right, okay, let's have a look, but my tongue's going, yeah, but you know what you actually want? Chinese. You want Chinese, get Chinese, and so I did my thinking with my tongue. Okay, these new outbreaks are still looking very much like Eevees, to be perfectly honest, my dudes. Really hoping to be a Dunsparce one. Do the outbreaks still show when you zoom right out? No, they don't. So you can't do that, okay. Gonna scan everywhere, make sure I'm not missing a Dunsparce one anywhere. Question mark, but I know what Dunsparce is, so that ain't a Dunsparce. Another question mark. Another question mark. But no Dunsparce. Well, carry on then. Where are we? Oh, we're near the start. Okay. The bacteria in my belly controls my life. So, fun fact, when we humans, and I assume most other animals, fart, what is actually happening is the bacteria in your digestive system fart, and it all gathers up and needs to go somewhere, and there's only one way for it to go, so you have to fart it out. So it's actually bacteria farts that come out of you. Fun fact. Can't remember where I read that, but I was like, I like that. That's a cool fact. I will retain that one and repeat it at every available opportunity. Anytime someone says the word bacteria, I'm gonna tell them that. Go away, burb. Do not wish to fight you. sleeping Psyduck over there. I was trying to figure out what Pokemon that was. It's the Psyduck. It's just on its side, so it confused me. It's a Psyduck. Huh. Huh, huh, huh. And another one. Brum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Oh, no, bad doggo. Bad doggo. No, I don't want to fight. Wolf to you two. If in doubt, jump over them all. And run away. And another one. Yeah, I was going to say, do you see me from that distance? Yes, you do. Goodbye. Okay, over there, doggo. Aha! I get so, like, excited just at the sight of a Dunsparce. I don't know how I'm going to react to when I find a shiny one, but just a Dunsparce, I'm like, hey, every time I find one, I get this little buzz where I'm like, wait, I found one. It's like, I'm not just hunting Dunsparce. Maybe I should be catching all these. Because at some point, even if it's not a shiny, I'm going to want a 3-segment Dunsparce. So it wouldn't be hurting to catch all these Dunsparce, would it? But it'd be hurting my wallet. Ooh, look at that gap I just made between the Lechonk goalposts. Oh, that's a lot of Murkrow. I almost ran into them because I was yawning. Thank you for the lurk, Lawmaster. Oh. And I ran into a Murkrow. A Lurkrow. Slaloming through all this. Oh dear, that there's a lot of doggos, wasn't it? Yep. Bye, doggos. Bum 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 bum. Aha. Hello. Oh. Hello. I feel like the fact that I've chosen Dunsparce as my first official shiny hunt is like making me do a shiny hunt immediately that's totally different to most people's experience. Because like, so say you shiny hunt Rattata on Fire Red Leaf Green. You can just go to Route 1 and just keep roaming around in the grass and just be like, there's one, there's one, there's one, there's one, and you're constantly just putting your encounter number up until you get a shiny one. This one, it's kind of a bit of a thrill to even put my encounter number up. I don't know if its rarity is helping or hindering me. On the one hand, it's helping because it's like I say, the small thrill of actually finding a Dunsparce at all. Oh, sorry, just adjusting how I'm sat. Oh, go away, burb. But on the other hand, it's making the hunt a lot longer because I'm hunting something rare. Although, to be fair, I've only found one shiny here, no matter what I was hunting. I'm not really, like, it's not really slowing me down just yet. I'd just have a higher encounter number if I was hunting anything else. Imagine if I didn't choose an actual specific Pokemon, was just doing an encounter count for everything I see. I'd need, like, at least one, maybe two assistants just to keep the count. Because it's like, I'm scurrying around and someone's going to have to count, oh yeah, there's 5 Murkrow there. But at this speed. Like, when I just went past that purple one there, that Toxel. Like that Pokemon Stadium, was it Stadium 2 minigame with like the Stampede running across, but on like ridiculous mode. Hey, Egg! Can't walk forwards. I'm not walking, I'm on a thing. But okay. I will take your button ban in the spirit in which it was meant. I'll clarify. Can't use D-pad up / W key. Okay. I'm on a Switch controller, so I don't have a W key. I'm not on a... Pokemon isn't on... Well, okay, it could be an emulator, I guess, but I'm not using the D-pad up. So I'm allowed to do this. Do you really want me to just stand still for... It's not cheating. I am following all of your rules. I am not walking forwards, using the D-pad up, or the W key. Okay, I may have just walked slightly there, but that was an accident. Okay, how about this? I was intending... I don't think you can walk backwards, because I think if I do that... No, yeah, it just turns. Just, like, it insta-turns. I can jump backwards, though. Oh, wait. I'm doing it wrong, though. I mean, I'm doing what you asked. Quite difficult, actually. Just give me a refund. What? I'm doing the command, you scoundrel. I'll allow you a refund just this once. But I will count that next time because I was following the rules as written, as set out by you, to the letter. I was even allowing you elaboration and then following the elaborations. It was very generous. Anyway, how are you, Egg? Want homemade cookies? Yes, please. Want a cookie? You be chicken. You be chicken. I'm gonna bake some later. Nice. Are you, like, reasonably local to me? I feel like you're not. Well, I mean, it depends on your definition of reasonably local, I guess, but... Oh, yeah, you're quite far. Had an interview this morning. Okay. A job interview? Or, like, a different kind of interview? A job interview? How did it go? I mean, from the fact you said I'm so-so, I'm guessing not great. IT support engineer. Nice. Although it might not be that that's causing you to feel so-so. So yeah, how did it go? I'm already hungry, by the way, so thanks for offering me homemade cookies. Now I'm starving. Not 100% sure. Hoping I made good enough impression. Could do back by Wednesday. Let me know. Like, let me know when you know, my dude. And hope you get it. Assuming you want it. Another role that I'm being put forward for, which is 100% more suitable. Oh, okay. what, by them, they've, like, interviewed you and gone, ah, you might be more suitable for this role, we'll put you in for that one as well. Hybrid Tech Desk Networking. Another company, okay. Being headhunted, my man. There's one. I don't look up there very often, maybe I should. Leave me alone, Cypher. Thank you. I haven't looked at it yet, no. I opened the message, and I was in the middle of something, so I've not clicked on the link yet. But I will. We got talking after the stream ended, for people in the call, about all sorts of very random things, and lost track of time a little bit. Is it for D&D, or is it like transferable to other things? Because I'd love to use that as just like a concept in general. Like every X amount of time you roll a dice and some consequence happens. I feel like that concept as like a more generalized concept could be transferable to pretty much anything. Like Pokemon, there's maybe not 10,000 things I can come up with for Pokemon, but like, you know, maybe 100-sided dice or something. Like every X amount of minutes, or people can redeem, roll the dice or something. Could be fun. I will, when I've had a look at it, I'll send it on to Meg and I'll ask her if she would be down for me to have an option for people to make the DM roll the dice. Could be a laugh. You know, but because it would affect the DM and the other players, like, I'd have to play it with everyone. Not just add it to the stream. Hey Law, welcome back. Easier to just add things when you are the DM. Well, that, yeah. But you still have to sort of make sure everyone in the campaign's good with it, I guess. But like, yeah, I would just send the link to the thing to the DM so that she's got access to it permanently, and then just inform her when someone redeems the channel points. But like, we've got a roll. And then she would do the roll and tell us the consequence. Or not tell us the consequence, as the case may be, until we do whatever is required to suffer the consequence, I guess. Because I'm imagining a lot of them are not, like, immediate. They're like, when this happens, then this happens and stuff. So in that case, she'd just be like, okay, I've rolled. And that's it. Not tell us any consequence yet. That'd be pretty funny, because we'd all be like, oh no. Everyone turns blue. It's now the Smurfs in D&D. DNS, Dungeons and Smurfs. Can you tell which is my favourite bit of this particular week's music? I've done that so many times during the stream now. Always at the same bit of music. I've said this before, but I don't know if anyone who's in chat now was there, so I'll say it again. This is really rooty music. This sounds like the sort of music you want on when you're just travelling to a place to get to another place. It's really appropriate for its location, this music. It just sounds like a root music to me. Like, it's not my favourite music in the Pokemon franchise, but it's one of the most appropriate themes I've heard in terms of it doing its job. One of my players was doing magical drugs, so I made him roll the truly wild magic table. Nice. One of our players did some drugs in our campaign and ended up having a physical fight with himself. That happened. That genuinely happened. It was amazing. Turned into a bunny for an hour. Like a D&D bunny with powers, or just like literally just a regular little bunny. I feel like that option's funnier. And if he's truly role-playing being turned into a bunny, he can't speak. Bunnies don't make, like, they don't, he can't even, like, if he got turned into a cat, he could sit and meow. He can't even do that. Bunnies don't really make much noise. I hope he sat at the table eating a carrot. Actually, no, not a carrot. They're not supposed to eat a lot of carrot. Eating some, like, some herbs. Just some raw herbs. Just eating some dill. My rabbits love dill. So I think that's what he should have gone with. Oh, and at some point, he should definitely have grabbed the board and just flung it. Because, my god, bunnies are destructive little so-and-sos. You put anything within reach of them, and they disapprove of your selection of exactly where you've placed that thing, and it's getting yeeted. Like, all the time. Proper little terrors they are. So yeah, I hope he threw the board at some... Because that's accurate. That's what a bunny would have done. I read this great like story where someone's cat like jumped into a chair while they were playing D&D, so they like they had no table flip. So they made him into a character that was like wild shaped into a cat. And he was just part of the game. He was canonically part of the game from that point on. I'm like, yes, that is how to do it. Cat wants to play, cat can play. Oh, hello, LeChamp. Calm down. Fish? Didn't see them in the pond before. Yeah, sometimes there are Pokemon in the pond, sometimes there's not. Yeah, no fish this time. I saw a fish! Thanks, Ollie. Nope, there's no fish, but there's a marble in there now. There's a mouse in the pond, of course. Feels like, because I've been doing this exact same route, like up and down these hills so many times, feels like I'm in like a racing game, and I'm like grinding out laps to like get a hot lap, to like get a really fast lap time, or to prepare for a race on said track or something, you know, because I'm just following the same course all the time. It's like I'm hot lapping in a racing game. No fish again. Bum, bum, bum. Does anyone else have like do stuff like that, or is it me like sort of micro obsessing? Like have a favourite little bit of music, like not necessarily an entire song. Like I think it's quite common for people to have a favourite whole song, like just a favourite little bit of a song. Like I have a favourite syllable in music. I genuinely do. What's your lap time for Side of the Hill? World record pace, baby. But you know, like how I love that one bit of this song. Oh, I think it's coming up in a second. Is it? Yep. That bit. Does anyone else like hone in on just tiny portions of something, like a song? Hey up. Hey up, Dunsparce! Another one. Ooh, we're almost at 1400. Which means we've almost encountered 69 today. Nice. Well, not nice yet. It's almost nice, though. Oop. Nope, not a Dunsparce. That's a tarantula. Nothing like a Dunsparce. You want to get the chorus stuck in your head, yeah. Apparently the cure to that is to listen to the whole song. If you only have like part of a song stuck in your head, your brain is desiring to hear the whole song, even if you don't necessarily like the song. The way to clear that earworm is to listen to the whole song, apparently. But yeah, favourite syllable in all of music is from My Chemical Romance, I Don't Love You, and it's the really, really, like, hateful last one where he goes, when you go, it's like after loads of choruses, and then it does like the slow one. It's like, when you go, would you have the guts to say it? And it's just the way he delivers guts. I just love it. It's my favourite syllable in music. Which I don't think is a normal thing for people to have. A favourite syllable. But I have one. Probably easier for me to pick my favourite syllable than it is for me to pick my favourite song. Weirdly. He like snarls it. Snarls the word guts, and I just love it. Hello. Goodbye. I hope after all this time I don't, like, just do that by default when I actually see the shiny and then just let it dig away. I hope I do react correctly. Devastating, wouldn't it? Well, for me. I'm sure everyone else will find that hilarious. we go again. Am I even, like, in frame? I'm, like, more in frame now. Hey! Well, look who it is indeed. Hey, Jax, how are you? Long time. He does. The phrase "so spicy" in a song by DJ Potato. I'm gonna have to listen to this song now. Mostly because it's by DJ Potato. Not bad, just cooling. Go for the hat / mask. Don't know what you mean. It's just my face. Decided it's time to have a face cam. I think that was slightly better, that angle. It's really annoying because it's like a tiny frame and I move a lot, so I always end up back out of frame. Very annoying. Because like I'm comfy how I'm sat now, but in mere minutes I'll have moved again and won't be in frame properly anymore. ADHD! Did you even see the thumbs up there? I don't know, let's watch it back on stream. Yeah, it was right slap bang in the middle. Nailed it. I love Twitch's latest. Oh, we went over 1,400 encounters. Nice. Didn't even notice. I don't look at the number, I just tap the up button. Up and down, up and down. Full channel update on my main channel, my original channel. I've got to stop calling it my main channel. It's dismissive of the other ones, and I treat them all equally. So, my original channel, my base plays games channel. There's an update up on there with a lot of detail, but overall, been better. Trying to get back to, you know, better. I guess. Trying to get back to said better. As I have been. And a big part of that is getting back into my content. But yeah, if anyone's interested in the ongoings in my life and just generally watching my YouTube content, !YouTube in the chat. We'll give you the link. Whoa, what are you doing, Tarantula? Get out of the way. Thank you. Goodbye before the Salazzle attacks. Hey, there's fish! I saw fish! Oh well, oh, they're gonna attack me, them fishies. Let's get out of here. Rum pom, rum pom, pom pom, rum pom 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 pom. So, like that mass outbreak thing changed. Like, I don't know, was it 2 o'clock my time? Was it like 45 minutes ago? And I've just reacted to it, I know, but hey, welcome to my brain. But like, so I thought it was midnight it changes. But is it midnight local time or is it midnight in a specific time zone? And is it definitely only once a day? Is there any way I can prompt it to change without going into my system settings? 100k, 1k follows and you do the one chip challenge. I have a one chip challenge in my cupboard, so maybe. Like, I was thinking of doing a 1,000-minute stream, which is about 16 hours 40 minutes, I believe. Well, I think it's exactly 16 hours 40 minutes, in fact. But I was thinking of doing that, but yeah, I could do a one-chip challenge as part of that stream. Edible hell. Yeah, I don't like spicy and hot food, so... like, multiply that by whatever exaggerated number you desire. And you won't even be close to how little I will enjoy it. But I'll do it. In the name of entertainment. And in the name of getting more followers. Did it a couple of years ago. I survived an hour. What, and then you died? Because the opposite of survive is die. Do you mean before you had to have a drink? So it just doesn't go away? Like, it never clears? To be honest, I won't even be trying to survive without having a drink. I will have, like, a massive bottle of milk right next to me, and I will be gulping that down, I imagine. Like, I don't have any pride on that sort of thing. I do not like it. And I don't intend sitting there trying to suffer through it. More numbness than anything. But that's interesting, because you said the first 30 minutes is the worst. The next 30 minutes is mostly just numbness, but that's what made you quit. That's what made you have a drink. That's interesting. That was worse than the hotness for you. One hour 4 minutes to be exact. I'm not taking that as a score to beat, just so you know. Like, if that was the desired effect, it's not going to happen. I'll tell you now, I'm not going to get to an hour 4 minutes. Took a drink because your goal was an hour. Oh, okay. And it took you 4 more minutes. And if I had a goal, I'd be like counting the seconds with my drink like this. And be like, time! I don't even know if you could see my hand then. No, kind of. Yeah, kind of. I need to rethink this tiny webcam. I really like the idea of being in the shiny charm, even though I'm not using a shiny charm, but for practicality's sake, it's a bit stupid. Because she wasn't paying attention, fair enough. Jax, do you know if, just a random thought process I've been having, do you know if there's a way to have channel plate redemptions come up on screen when they happen? So like when someone cashes in a hydrate, for example, you can have a little thing flash up. That says, this person, you know, it fills in the name and it's like, this person redeemed hydrate. By the hour it was all good, wasn't even thinking about it, just got thirsty. Yeah, I mean, I very rarely go an hour without having a drink anyway. I drink a lot, so yeah. That would... I was going to say that would be the hardest part. No, it wouldn't. But it would be an additional difficulty. I've actually been drinking way less whilst doing this stream because I've just been wanting to constantly move and try and maximise my encounters. Stream elements. Not sure they've seen chat. The stream elements do it with channel points. I know it does it for like when you get like a follower or a sub or a raid or whatever, but I didn't know you could do it with channel point. I'll have to have a look into it. Sure, something's there, you can do it. Yeah, quite possibly. Quite possibly. Channel points can trigger other apps. Yeah, I want to get back into having like my channel point things on. Like more varied ones. I think they're really fun for like interactivity and like people. I think people messing with the streamer is one of the most obvious reasons to do live content instead of pre-recorded. Like I love being able to chat and stuff. That's the other one. But I think just the way you can like affect what's happening on the game in real time is really fun. I think channel points are an amazing tool for that. And when I first started streaming, I used channel points a lot. And over time, I've either forgotten to turn them back on or off, or deleted them, or just got lazy, or... Most often you've seen a sound alert. Sound alerts are great for like horror streams, horror games. Like if you can do like jump scares and stuff. But like, so I've had ones like when I've been streaming Hitman, you get to choose what outfit I change into next and kill the next person as, or what weapon I use and stuff like that. Like they were fun. The button ban that Egg used before, that's got potential to have a lot of fun. Hey, another one. Hey, Saturn, I don't know if you're still here, but that clip things get paid thing just reminded me, you still haven't chosen your prize from when you won the clip competition like months ago. Still owe you a 10, well, we're both in the UK, so I guess it's a £10 gift card to something. You still ain't chose it. Like... How long have I been hunting? 1,406 encounters. I think this is like my 3rd or 4th stream on it. A few hours each stream. Yeah, I'm probably coming up on at least half a day now. 6 months. I mean, with how often I've actually been streaming it, yeah, that's probably not wrong. I don't remember when my first shiny Dunsparce hunting stream was, but it could well be 6 months ago now, to be honest. Probably more like 3 or 4 months. Oh, I'm not even at odds yet, Jax. This isn't commitment. This is bare minimum. Like, I'm full odds shiny hunting. That's 1 in 4,096. Basically, if it takes less than 4,096 encounters, I'm going to feel very blessed by that. There's about 50-50 odds I get one in the first 2,500 encounters. So I'm just hoping I'm lucky on that coin flip. That's what I'm hoping for is within the first 2,500. Basically, if it goes past that, I can officially say I'm unlucky at that point. If it goes past 4,096, I'm very unlucky. And then, I don't know, like... It's my first ever shiny hunt, so I'm fully expecting to set a new world record for longest hunt ever. Could be 6,000, could be. Put more effort in than you would. I mean, I'm literally just running around in the same circle over and over again and talking to people as they talk to me. I wouldn't say it's the hardest thing I've ever done. It's a bit of an endurance thing, but it's not particularly difficult. Or taxing. Yeah, you're right. It could be 6,000. Knowing my general state of luck, it'll probably be around 6,000. Tedious, yeah. But that's why streaming it is good, because like you've got that distraction, you've got people to chat to, and what have you. I can't imagine, like, there's so many people, and I just think power to you, because that could not be me. There's so many people that do this just as their hobby without streaming it. Even recording it for YouTube, yeah, there's an end purpose, but like, what, just sitting in silence, just roaming around constantly. I don't know, like, I just could not do it. People hunting the cave with a normal sandwich. Yeah, but like, shiny hunting goes back to gold and silver coming out, and there was no tricks then. And the odds were longer. Like, it was even harder to get a shiny. And people used to just do that, like, undocumented, like, not live streaming and not, you know, not even recording it, just do it for the fun. And I'm like, not sure I like shiny hunting that much. Not sure I like shiny Pokemon that much. That's just that's impressive commitment to me. This, I'm getting something out of it. I'm streaming. I've got a decent view account for what I normally have. Like, I'm getting interaction. I'm having a nice time chatting to people. Like, I'm getting things out of this even if I don't get the shiny. To do it where the only thing you are getting is the shiny, and the rest of the time you're getting nothing from it, wow, yeah, just fair play to anyone who does it like that, honestly. Just fair play. Do it for the PvP. Yeah, I mean, nowadays, yeah, people like to have a shiny on the team when they enter the worlds and stuff. But still, it's like, I mean, nowadays, like you say, there's ways to speed it up, so it's probably worth the flex now, but imagine in, like, the first worlds where all shinies were still 1 in 8,192 or whatever it is. And, like, someone did it just so they can send out a shiny instead of a regular during their battle. Like, no. Not worth. Not worth. Not worth at all. To flex. That's what I mean. I don't think the flex itself is worth it. I think doing it for the flex and getting the content is worth it to me. Obviously, I'm doing it right now. But, like, yeah, just fair play to anyone who's that committed, because I ain't. I wouldn't say that. Any hobby is a life, you know, if that's what interests you and that's what you want to do. Fair enough. Like, people always say stuff like that about something. Video games is a big victim of it in a general sense, isn't it? The whole, oh, you spend so much time playing video games. And these same people that say that spend way more time watching TV per week. And it's like, well, what's the difference? Time enjoyed is not time wasted. So if someone enjoys that process of shiny hunting, or if the end result is worth it for them, power to them, you know? Absolutely power to them. Couldn't be me. But yeah, that is like one of the first impressions though. Nowadays, not so much, because like I say, there's so many ways to like speed it up. It's like, oh god, I Ah, me bum's numb. I don't like people gatekeeping things like that, but I do understand why people say, you know, shinies used to have more value, more like intrinsic value than they have now. Because unless, like me, you document doing it full odds, like, you probably haven't even really struggled that much to get a shiny these days, right? And that's what people are really flexing, the fact that they were willing to go through that struggle for that reward. So it's almost a discipline flex in a weird way, isn't it? Like, discipline in other aspects of life is, like, all about, you know, putting yourself through some stuff you don't necessarily enjoy to get the good end result. You know, people who have great discipline going to the gym, sticking to a diet, stuff like that. You know, that same principle transfers. Basically what shiny hunting is. What do we think, chat? Should I officially add the one-chip challenge to the 1,000 follower goal? I think it's going to be a 1,000-minute stream, and I'm willing to add the one-chip challenge to it if necessary. At the moment, I'm losing followers, so I'm not particularly worried about what I add to it. I'm on fewer followers now than I was when I wasn't streaming. Should take the hint, shouldn't I? I think that's a bit of a problem with being a variety streamer, is people will find you streaming one thing and follow you, and then if you don't stream that thing for a while, they'll be like, oh, this guy doesn't stream what I like anymore, and unfollow, and it's like, so it's always a bit fluctuating. Whereas if you're quite hardcore into one game, you're more likely to keep the followers you gain, I think. I'm not saying it's any easier or harder to gain the followers in the first place, but I think your retention is going to be better. Because like these last 4 days, these 4 days of December so far, I've seen Blood on the Clock Tower, Dungeons and Dragons, and Pokemon shiny hunting. Like, I'm gonna be struggling already to find any one person who is interested in all of my streams from December. Other than me. Yeah, the more of your hobbies you're gonna put out there, the less overlap you're gonna have with fewer people. Of all of them. You know, you're going to have overlap on one or two with most people, but in terms of someone being interested in all of your content, it's going to get less and less. What time is it? Oh my god, it's 3 o'clock. Okay. Got another hour to go, tops. I told myself on this stream, I've got a video rendering on my, oh hello, on my gaming PC for the VODs channel, because that's my fastest PC, so those long videos get rendered on there. And I can see on my screen that I'm watching chat on, I can see the progress bar. So I told myself it's either my usual 4 o'clock finish or when that finishes, whichever comes first. It's looking like it's going to finish at around 4 o'clock, funnily enough. Like, maybe a touch before. If it's only a touch before, I'll probably just keep going till 4. I was also thinking, 1500, but we've kind of sped up encountering since I thought that, so I don't think I'm going to do that now. I think I'll go past 1500 today. Assuming the luck is with me in terms of getting Dunsparce, but the luck is not with me in terms of getting a shiny one. Honestly, I hope my next one's shiny. But I'm always hoping that, and it's not worked so far. I'm still really hungry. I didn't have any dinner. I'm just gonna have to like gorge myself for tea tonight. Oh, hello, Dunsparce. Oh my goodness, they're all showing up now. Maybe dusk is the best time. It seems to be sunset right now, and I'm getting loads of them. Or maybe just every so often you're likely to get a few in a row. Hello. Does seem to be when it's darker. I haven't figured out if it's night or dusk specifically that they show up most, but I don't even know if there's a difference between night and dusk in terms of like capture rates in this game. But it does seem to be when it's a bit darker, we get quite a few more. So hopefully we find our shiny tonight in terms of night in this game. That'd be nice. Oh, that rock was also a Pokemon, so I slalomed it. And still dodged the Lechonk. Hell yeah. Skills. I just glanced at the screen and saw your Whisper still sitting there, by the way, Lone Master. And it just tickled me that at the time I said to you, if you follow me on anything, shoot me a DM. I always forget Twitter has DMs. Not Twitter, Twitch. I always forget Twitch has DMs. Always forget that. Full power. Yeah, I shouldn't really be doing this. It's like more encounters, isn't it? Oh god, it's harder to control though. It's like covering more ground, so I'm making more Pokemon spawn per like second. Yeah, why haven't I been doing this? Slightly harder to control, but I think it's worth it, let's be honest. Camera's being weird. That camera's being super weird. Aha. Oops. Yep, stuff like that's more likely to happen, I guess. Don't know, I might try it just for this night that we're currently in. See if we can like maximise some Dunsparce encounters before we Oh! I've never skidded to a stop before though, that was wild. Murder hobo? What? Who's a murder hobo? What? Oh my god, I didn't even see them. I was glancing at chat to be fair, but also I think it was because they were like in the shadows of the grass. Just didn't spot them. Are they harassing that Lechonk? Leave that Lechonk alone. Yeah, you better run. Feel like I should be. What, a murder hobo? It's not my career path of choice, to be perfectly honest. But never say never. Done it again. I don't think I've ever run into a Psyduck. They're pretty obvious and easy to dodge normally. So it's definitely significantly worse doing it this way in terms of dodging the wild encounters that you're at risk of running into. Oh my god, I'm covering some ground. Alright, let's let him disappear. Just going back over here for a second just to dodge that Salazzle. Hey, Lucifer! How's it going? How you doing? Cold? Yeah. Not been nice, has it? Like, I've been talking to people about this. Anyone that'll listen, basically. Like, a few years ago, I distinctly remember the temperature being in double figures on Christmas Eve. It was like 11 degrees Celsius. And, like, now, in November, it was like -4. And I'm like, look, I'm not trying to be a climate change denier or encourage those people in any way, shape or form. But my god, can someone tell England, please, that it's supposed to be getting warmer, not colder? Like, also, can we stop climate change from happening, please? That'd be great. But, like, generally speaking, like, the synopsis is the whole planet's going to overheat. England did not get that memo. We had a rubbish summer where it was barely hot. And then even just, like, autumn was like, we've dropped below freezing in autumn, and it's like, what the hell? Can we not? Horrid stuff. Hate being cold. Alright, pal. Dig into the ground. Thank you. And another one. Shoop-de-whoop. Remember a few years ago, the US had the polar vortex and the rest of the world was on fire? I don't specifically remember the US having a polar vortex, but I remember, like, there being, like... I feel like it was... The memory I have is more recent than a few years ago. Like, wasn't that, like, this year or something? Like, the whole world, like, was having mad forest fires or something? Or maybe last year at tops? I don't know, I have very bad time scaling. Like, I have very bad concept of time. So, who knows? If you say it's a few years ago, it's probably a few years ago, and I just think it's this year, because I'm an idiot who can't remember time. But I don't remember the US having, like, a polar vortex. Was it, like, just massively freezing across the whole USA? I don't remember any of that. I feel like we would have heard about it, because we do like to keep abreast of what you guys are doing. shop and have a quick look around. So what do we think this... oh, is this moving a bit faster thing working out in my benefit or not? I can't quite figure it out. Whether the difficulty steering is worth the speed for potentially extra encounters. They almost just ran into another side up then. Canada was on... I assume that was supposed to say Canada is on fire this year. Yeah, and wasn't like Australia as well. I mean, speed. Do you think speed? I think speed is the way. Why are you not digging? Dig! There we go. Was that a shiny of a different kind? I hope not. It's long gone now. What was it? $2.20. Need to check the VOD at about 2:20. 2 hours 20 minutes. Oh, there's one up there as well. Hello. Goodbye. Whoa! Woo! That was close. That was a proper skirt. I didn't know you could skid. It had sparkles next to the Dunsparce that didn't want to dig. I don't think the sparkles show up in the overworld. So I'm not sure what it was sparkling at. But the shiny sparkles only show up when you go into a battle, I believe, unless that's been changed. So it could well have been a shiny, but I don't think the sparkle... Was it this? That's just a hidden item. I'm just not picking them up because it counts as progression, and I'm trying not to make any progression except the obvious one capture of capturing the shiny Dunsparce. I'm trying not to, like, fight any Pokemon to level my team up, or catch any Pokemon to help with my Pokedex, pick up any items. I'm trying not to have these sessions affect my actual let's play of the game, if that makes sense. It might have just been one of them little sparkles. Is there one around here somewhere? I can't see one where that Dunsparce was. Huh. Dunno, Jeff. Go away, Colossal. Oh no. Bad doggos. No thank you. I would not like to fight you all. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, this turn, hell yeah. As far as I'm aware, the only clue in the overworld is the sprite being a different colour. Oh, and the fact that if you have your Pokemon running wild, just killing Pokemon for the fun of it, they won't attack a shiny. That's another clue, but in terms of what I'm likely to see... Oh, it's a shiny! Whoa! Ah! Right on cue! You! As if! There's the sparkles! Right. No, don't avoid the attack. Okay. That's a bit annoying, but I can deal with that. Right, I'm just... Right, okay. The question here is, this thing is going to have more than 35 HP, right? Do I have my phone on me? There it is. What level is it? Skiddo, level 17 HP. Come on. How can I find out how much HP this thing's likely to have? I don't want to kill it. Damage calc. Pokemon damage calculator. Here we go. Right. Blah 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 blah. Oh, can you just type it in? Yeah, you can. Okay. Haunter. Blank set. Give me... I'm confused. Why can't I pick a move? Oh, there we go. Night Shade. And it's level 35, am I? 35. Okay. And then over here, I need Skiddo. Level 17. Okay. Now how do I do the calc? How do I do the calc? I've never used this before. I can't. Oh, you know what? Screw this. This is a bot, but it's gotta have. Right, hang on. It's level 17. Does it tell me how much HP it's got? 54, according to this. Okay. Yeah, that looks about right. That's 35 out of 54. Right, it whips its tail back and forth. Oh, I saved, yeah, you're right. It whips its tail back and forth. It whips its tail back and forth. Now, what does it gain back? 5. So if it's on about 54, it lost 35. That's 19. So it should be on about 24 now. What I need is for Leech Seed to get it back up to about 39 and then hit it again. Maybe I just toss a ball here. I think I just tossed the ball. Even though it's like got loads of health, I think I just tossed the ball. Hell yeah! Hell yes! Ugh! Shiny Skiddo! Yeah, baby! Do I already have a Skiddo? I do. Okay, cool. So I don't get the Pokédex thing again, but it's there, so... as long as it has sunlight and water, Skiddo can make energy with the leaves on its body, allowing it to live on rocky mountains barren of food. Okay. Oh! Oh, it's got it's got pink hooves. They look like they've got like really nice nail polish on. Who's it's a boy Skiddo. Who's a guy who has like really like famously has really good nail polish? So we have a Google for that. I think I'm gonna name the Skiddo that. Guy with pink nail polish. Polish. I can type. Can men wear pink nail polish? Yes. But are there any famous people that are famous for having the... Famous guy. I don't want to name it after Drake. Oh, after MGK. Why are they all problematic? It's not repping very well. Jeremy Clarkson? Really? Okay, I don't know. Name suggestions, guys, for a goat with pink nail polish. I'm taking name suggestions in the chat. I'm buzzing. Got a shiny. It's not the shiny I was after, but I got a shiny. Ugh. There's me drink. I'm gonna have a quick drink while I wait for any potential name suggestions. Love, I'm not gonna lie, I'm mostly looking at you here because you've been like very chatty for this entire stream and like, you know, you've helped me keep going, so I'm happy to take suggestions from you. I really wanted something related to the nail polish, but like pretty much every man I could find, like famous man I could find on Google that was wearing pink nail polish is not someone I want to name a Pokemon after. That emote. Emote. Why have you put a sad emoji in? Because you can't think of one. You can't think of a name. Can't think. How about Brian? Brain can't brain. I genuinely thought for a second when I first read that you'd put Brian, like because because I just said Brian, then I read brain, and my brain just flipped the two vowels around to make it say Brian at first. Oh. Hello? Why are you not capitalized anymore? We don't get any other suggestions. I'm thinking of going Brian. Brian the Skiddo. Okay. You know, so I'm thrilled with Brian. But to me, like, I don't know if anyone in chat is particularly a wrestling fan, but for me, my personal GOAT, at least in terms of wrestling performance, is Bryan Danielson. Also, in WWE, he was described as the GOAT, like the flying GOAT, because of his appearance, which was lovely, I guess, for him, when he was called Daniel Bryan. So, to me, GOAT just summons up Bryan as a name. And Skiddo is undoubtedly a GOAT. And this is the GOAT, because it's the shiny one. So, thinking Bryan. Well, it's a GOAT. There you go. It's settled. Bryan, the shiny Skiddo. Welcome aboard. Go into the box. Hell yeah! Oh, it says now saving, but I'm going to manually save as well. Because screw trusting autosaves. I'll also, it's exactly 2 potions worth of damage. So I'll do that and then I'll save again, because I should have done that before saving. There we go. You know what? That feels like the stopping point. Like, we're only half an hour out from when we were going to finish anyway. And why not finish on a high, right? Like, yeah, I'm gonna stop there. Woo! That was exciting. Very pleased with that. Should we have a quick look at him? Let's have a look at Bryan. Let's have a quick look at Bryan. Bryan's asleep. Level 17 has Tail Whip and Leech Seed, which we saw. I don't think we saw Razor Leaf. No, we didn't, actually, because look at the PP. Razor Leaf and Worry Seed. Okay. Got Sap Sipper, so immune to grass. Instead, its attack is boosted. Nice. Okay. Alert to sounds. Wasn't alert enough to dodge me running up to it. Oh, yeah, there's I think this is our shiny Oinkologne. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. High energy. And where's our shiny Lechonk as well? Lechonk's knocking about somewhere. Is that Pinky? That's the jobby. So there's all our legit shinies I've ever caught. They're all in this game. No marks. No marks, but I'm fine with that. I don't care. Okay. Happy days. Right, we're going to end there. Whew! I need to get in the habit of raiding, but at the moment my setup doesn't really allow me to participate in my own raid, and I'd feel bad doing that. So I'm not going to do them just yet, but I will get back into raiding soon. Clip that. Please do. Please feel free. But yeah, thank you everyone who hung out, everyone who chatted. Lawmaster, shout out to you especially. You've been chatty all through the stream and greatly appreciated. I will be streaming again tomorrow. Part of that stream will be watching the Rockstar trailer thingy. Raid. And I can't remember what else I'm scheduled to be doing, but I'll be doing something. Come and find out. If you're interested in more content from me, !YouTube for my YouTube channel link, and that will also guide you on what other chat commands lead you to my other channels, because I have many channels, because I'm stupid and overwork myself. So, yeah. But yeah, thank you everyone. Thank you everyone who chatted, lurked, hung around, anything, you know. Appreciate all of it. Now, why can't I get my mouse cursor to my stop streaming button? There we go. Right. Commands. Oh, okay. I forgot I had that, to be honest. There you go. There's some commands for you to use. And while you're playing around with those commands in chat, I'm going to go. Goodbye.